The next two World Cup are God's strategy to bring something to the earth. All things are towards God's plan. So man may plan, but God has the final answer. This is not just a routine planning that has put US and Morocco in the spotlight to host the next two World Cup. It is a strategic transformation. The thing is, first question you should ask yourself, why would World Cup be put in such strategic societies? Number one, people will not prefer World Cup in a country that puts limitation on some sort of, people say, human rights, which is not human rights. So, example, LGBTQ, they put limitation in that country and they are fixing the World Cup in that country. We saw in England how people would produce a handband, a captain handband, with a support for this LGBT community. They are introducing something in the game, actually, and this marked the 100th FIFA World Cup. Like in 2030, it's like 100 years of FIFA World Cup, which most people have come to love as a game and as a sport. And God's jealousy is guarding it because the integrity of the sport was about to be compromised. You remember the video of Juventus when they went to pay tribute to Donald Trump? He said, "Can you allow a female to play in your sport or to be in your team, part of your team?" And they responded no. So that shows the level of godliness that is about to bring a revelation in the sports football industry. So this is it. God is guarding the gate of the sports ministry and will not allow the devil to invade with the agenda of LGBTQ, with the agenda of pollution, corruption, and a place where people become unintelligent about things of natural use. Yes. So his jealousy is guarding it. That is why an African country has been placed in the spotlight. Just imagine, why will you select for European countries? I know the beginning stages will be played in Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile, but why will you select European countries as a host and just pick an African country inside? Because God has a plan for it. Because others can advocate for ungodliness, but on the soil of Morocco, on the soil of US, they will still uphold the purity and the decency in marriage. This is not just about Christian and Muslim or any other religion. This is more than just the religion. If we say religion, Christianity is not a religion, but if you say religion, but the thing is about even the mentality of the human being. We can't change natural use. And that is what God is zealously protected. And that is the reason why, by prophetic calendar, he has placed US as a host in the 2026 World Cup and Morocco as the host in the 2030 World Cup. And nothing of corruption enter our world when the gatekeepers are alert. Therefore, there is a need of rise of intercessors. Some players themselves in famous clubs, in big clubs, they have to pray for the sanity of the sport. God still has men, such as in Crystal Palace, in Man City, I see. He has men in Man City, such as Jeremy Doku, Eberezi. He has men. So that is what God will be doing. And he wants to avoid the corruption that is about to enter into the sports industry. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and wait for more prophetic updates on things happening on the world. Thank you and stay tuned.